All right, we're into game number 2 of the Mittenses versus Hobbit Hole. Hobbit Hole was able to take game 1 with a PL draft, but we're going to see if Mittenses is going to be able to take game number 2. Mr. Fahrenheit is going to be drafting for them this time, and Kaiser Soze is going to be drafting for Hobbit Hole. PL and the Timber are banned. Good choices. I think the Timbers are they gonna ban the whole team? Wait, did they ban the Shadow Shaman? Okay, they banned the Necro and the Medusa on the enemy team. They are gonna ban the Shadow Shaman. Are they? Wait. Are they banning the whole team?
10 seconds to pick.
There's no way, right?
5 seconds remain.
No way they ban the whole team, right? Okay, Medusa is going to be banned with the Necro by Hobbit Hole. Did they ban the Legion or the Axe? Maybe. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Well, to be fair, I do think the Hobbit Hole had a fantastic draft last game. I really think that having, the big tanky front line was super helpful. I think the Mittenses went a little too crazy with the Centaur 4. I wonder if you had been able to do something else, it would have been better. I also think the Spectral Blade needed to be picked up, other than the Boneyard or whatever the hell it's called.
Radiant's turn to roll is screwed up.
Warlock. Okay, I like it. I like the Warlock. I enjoy a Warlock game. It's, throwing upheaval down and summon your boys. It's a blast. Not much more you need to do other than that, you know what I mean?
Only 10
Okay,
seconds.
gonna be picking Mittenses first pick here.
5 seconds remain.
Pick a silencer, right? Pick a silencer, because the silencer can go mid or it can support. I feel like the silencer would be a great pick here, to be honest.
Dire's ban.
Chikiro, not a bad choice. If you can get the Ice Path onto the Warlock, I think it'd be really good.
Ban.
Okay, they banned the AM, and they're going to ban another one.
Radiant's ban.
Okay, they're going to ban the Viper, so maybe they want to pick a Lifestealer or a Ursa? Maybe they're just banning the Viper because they don't like playing against it. Either way, it's actually really good. Who's the last person on their team? I can't remember.
10 seconds to pick.
I can go check, but I don't want
Radiant
to.
team pick.
They do ban the whole team. That's good. That's Mimi. That's good. I like it. Okay. That's good. Pick up
10
feed just a
seconds
little
to
here.
pick. 5 seconds. Hurry, hurry.
Nice. All right, second pick coming out from the Mittenses is going to be, I don't know. You ban the Hoodwink. Maybe you pick up like a Marcy. I think a Marcy would be okay, especially against the Warlock. You could jump onto the Warlock, rebound. It would also help your teammate out. That's in the upheaval. And you can just like beat him up as well, I think.
Dire team are not picking.
Earthshaker. Okay. The only problem with this is if Warlock gets an Aether Lens and one extra item that gives range,
10 seconds.
Fissure and
5 seconds.
Ice
Hurry,
Path
hurry.
don't reach through upheaval to reach you if you're at max range, which is probably where you're going to be every game or every upheaval. The pickup Spear Breaker, I like it. All right. Spear Breaker, I think, is still a good hero. I don't think he's like S tier anymore, but I think he's still up there.
5 seconds
His
remain.
his inability to farm creeps as well is the problem he has right now, and it's got to be like you're just gonna be poor. Night Stalker, oh, Night Stalker's such a good pick. Um, Night Stalker is being able to fly around, give vision for the Spirit Breaker charge is
Only 10
so
seconds.
good, and then you get the upheaval as well.
5
So you're gonna be
seconds
slowing
remain.
people that aren't um, in the fight or you're slowing people that are in the fight, and then you get the Night Stalker just chasing people around that are not in the fight, not in the upheaval. You're just gonna decimate their team. I think that's so good. Night Stalker is just strong. Like go to Conda build and you just queue on people all the time. Just give them silences. I think it's great. Good stuff.
Radiant team.
Vengeful Spirit. I think this is gonna be an offlane Venge. I think it's gonna be an offlane Venge. Which would be cool. It would be cool to see the Venge Ags,
10
which would
seconds to
be
pick.
nice, right? Especially if you're just getting
5
crushed
seconds.
in these
Hurry,
game, like in this
hurry.
game. Having a like or having like close fights, I guess, would be a better way to say it. Like if you're getting crushed, it's not going to be feeling good. But if you're having close fights, the Venge Ags might be pushing you over the edge,
Dire team
in
are not
from
picking.
maybe losing to winning. I don't think Sniper is a good pick. Because the Night Stalker and the Spirit Breaker, they're literally just gonna run at you. Like
Only 10
you
seconds.
you charge, and it's on the Sniper,
5
and
seconds. Hurry,
you
hurry.
Night Stalker ult and just run at the Sniper, right? And then Upheaval slows the rest of your team, or stops their blinks, or whatever. I think you needed to go tanky, like a Wraith King or something. I don't know. Something that got around as well would probably be good. I think the Sniper is just gonna be sitting duck, literally. I could be wrong though.
Dire's bad.
Pick a Tiny. Ooh, this is probably a carry Tiny. And they're gonna go mid something. It could be a mid Night Stalker.
10 seconds to pick.
Hmm,
5
I don't.
seconds
I don't think it's
remain.
gonna be a mid Night Stalker though.
Radiant's ban.
I think the Night Stalker. I think they
Only 10 seconds.
for safe lane. I feel like
5
they
seconds remain.
have the Tiny.
Radiant's ban.
I don't think they're picking a safe lane. I think they're picking a mid. Picking a mid or an off lane or another support, right? Like tiny safe lane, Night Stalker mid with a
Only 10
breaker in the
seconds.
off lane, and then a Warlock
5 seconds.
5,
Hurry,
and then
hurry.
you just need a 4.
Dire's ban.
Yeah, I think they're picking a mid here. I think the Zeus was a good was a great ban. I think you get Lesh. I think you get
10
Lesh. I think you
seconds to
push
pick.
towers okay,
5
but I feel like a
seconds. Hurry,
Lesh would do
hurry.
really well.
Dire team pick.
Alchemist would be good, yeah. That's actually kind of nice. Um, I I say that, but thinking now is like if
Only
you're just
10
running at the
seconds.
Alchemist all game, like he's not gonna have anything to
5
fight you with. Like
seconds remain.
he either wants to go like farm or he wants to get an early like blink and fight, and I don't know if he's able to do that against your team. I think it's just gonna be like going even over and over and over. All right, 16 seconds. Last pick.
Radiant team pick.
Drow Ranger.
Giant Ranger. Okay. That's not bad. I think Jarrell could have a hard time if
10
this is an
seconds to
offlane
pick.
Earthshaker due to the Ag's
5
blink.
seconds remain.
But with the amount of vision they're gonna have, it might even out, honestly. So most likely looking for a carry. Who carries this? Who carries this team? Ursa.
Choose
Ooh.
your hero.
Ooh, actually. Okay. Okay. That it could work. It could work. I like the Ursa pick now. right? You have slows from Sniper, stuns from Venge, stuns from Earthshaker, slows and stuns from Jakiro. And Ursa wants all those. So I like this. Okay. I think the problem is going to be getting on the Drow Ranger, but I think you'll figure it out somehow. I don't know. I don't know how the you got a lot of people to be in between you and the Drow. But we'll see. The Venge is all fucked up. Venge is just being a freak right now. There's two of her. Look at her. There you go. I wish there was like a timer here. I don't know how long like this is gonna go on for. Nice. 8-8 in Shakira in last match. 55-44. That's actually decent. It's a good winning record. Alright.
Let's have a good, clean
We're
match
gonna
today.
zip through this real quick at 2x speed, I think. And 5-man smoke is gonna come out by Mittenses. They're gonna get on the high ground. If we see any action, we will slow it down. But right now, we just want to get out there, get the game started. You know what I mean? We want to get to the meat potatoes.
30 seconds to battle.
Oh, shit. Okay, they're going to go behind the tower here. We haven't seen this yet. The Ursa is going to be leading first here. They do have a stun. The slow... Wait, what? The slow... Okay, they stun with the fissure. They're going to stun onto the Drow. The Drow is going to be clicked down, and she's going to be burning. And she goes down to the Sniper. First blood. Huge right here, actually. And they're going to be slowing the Warlock, but not going to be able to catch anything. Mr. Bones, you need to not be here. You're so far away from your team. Is this a feed? What the herald is this? It's stun. See, okay, yep. Oh, man. I think if he doesn't run up there, I think it's super good. But that's okay. Sometimes you have games like this. Sometimes it'd be like that, right? Alright, nice. So, we're going to be going up to this top lane here. It looks like it's going to be a off lane Aris on the Vengeful Spirit. The Earthshaker is going to be played by Digger 8 Cornholio. We're going to go to the mid lane, which is Twisted Web. Alright. And then down in the bottom lane, getting stunned up, is going to be Mr. Bones playing the Jakiro. Oh, that was a mid-sniper played by Twisted Web. And last but certainly not least is going to be the captain of Mittens, Mercury, playing that Urson Bear. Oh, do you get another right click? No, it's not going to happen. That's all right, though. Maul, increased by 9. How does this increase? Equal to the percent of his HP. Oh, shit. Okay, nice. All right, in this bottom lane, we have Beef Supreme, who played the Underlord last game, is going to be playing the Night Stalker this game. Tim the Enchanter is going to be playing the Spirit Breaker. I can't wait to see this. I love playing Spirit Breaker. And we're going to be going in this middle lane. We're going to be playing the Drow Ranger is mid Red Seal. Okay, I didn't expect the Drow Ranger to be mid. And in top lane is going to be Kaiser Soze playing the Tiny. And last but certainly not least is going to be Mega Matt saying hi to his mom. Going to get a fissure and not going to go down due to the fissure block. We're going to go back bottom. The Tim is going to be taking a lot of damage. He's got to be careful here. Venge is also taking a lot of damage. If Warlock can pull right here, I think it's going to be very good. I would pull at the 25. He's going to pull a little early, and that's okay. You know, it's his lane, and he's going to do it just fine. You love it. You love to see it. Earthshaker is going to be here, though. He's going to stop that pull. Tiny, you got to be there to back him off, to whack him with the bat. You know what I'm saying? Let's go to last hits. I think for last hits, I think mid is going to go to the Sniper. I think bottom is going to go to the Ursa. And I think top is going to go to the Tiny. I think they're going to win 2 out of 3 lanes to Hobbit Hole. Oh, Charge is going to be going middle. Does it connect? It is going to connect. Do they want to take this damage, though? They do want to take it with the bash. He's going to just take it. He says, hey, you can fight me in my shrapnel. Let's do it. And he's just going to feed the kill. The ping is going to come out by somebody yellow. They say, hey, he died middle. We're going to go back top here. A lot of damage might come out from the Warlock with the Fatal Bonds. Too bad he wasn't able to connect this to the Vengeful Spirit. And Earthshaker is going to be able to just body block this camp just a little bit. You know, take those creeps and keep it moving. Right here, okay, right here. Warlock, just walk away, right? Walk away. Let your Tiny get level 4. We talked about this yesterday. We talked about this earlier. You know, go do something with your time, right? Let your Tiny go do something. You know, by himself. You know, let him get those levels, right? He needs those skills to be able to succeed. Urson Bear right now is level 3. Going to be hopping on Beef Supreme, who's going to be a little by himself as the Spirit Breaker is going to pick up the Bounty Rune. I do like this, is that the Spirit Breaker is going to be able to do stuff. And Beef Supreme knows, hey, I need to play safe. Like, I'm not going to get as much as I want out of the lane because of it, but I'm going to play safe because I know my support is not here. Warlock is about to be level 3. Is probably going to get the level 2 Fatal Bonds. You know, I think this is the first Warlock we've seen on stream right now. So Fatal Bonds, okay, is going to bind 6 enemies together and share 12% of their damage for 19 seconds at level 1, right? And it's going to scale. Now, if Courier Snipe, come on, 340. Oh, why'd you do that? Damn. So it's going to share that damage. So let's say, right, these creeps are going to take damage. The Earthshaker is also going to take damage, and it summons a little imp at the end of it. Oh, but not for me. Nice work. Good job, Jakiro. And pull from the big camp right here. Pull from the big camp. It's right time. It's the time right here. Oh, we're going to go top here. We do see pings coming out, and nothing's going to happen. They do get a courier, though. I like to see that. The toss underneath the tower is not going to be able to get anything. The avalanche with the upheaval damage, they're going to be able to keep vision shots for the tower, and Vengeful Spirit's going to have a stun in 1 second. They're going to keep the charge going. They say, hey, you need to go on this. I don't know what more damage they want. The Warlock has no mana. The charge all the way through is going to hit. Boop. Oh, she tried to stun. That was really close. Okay, she does hit the stun off. We're going to go mid. They're absolutely not touching each other. Drow is higher level. They have the same amount of denies and practically the same amount of last hits. And they're going to go on Earthshaker. Digger, I'm sorry, buddy. Oh, he lives with 9 health. I was going to say back to the mines of Moria for you, but not today, buddy. You're not digging anymore. You're going back. Put those Ketten mittens on and keep it running. Holy, that was close. Alright, they're going to be able to take this bottom tower, or at least do a lot of damage to it by making no space. I think the Ursa walks up this way and is able to grab the Wisdom Rune. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, they're doing it. Yes, sir. This is when... Alright, now at this point, okay, the support not being here is being oppressive, right? This is when it's a problem. All right, the Ursa's going to show up. I really think he should have stayed. Oh, he picked it up. He picked it up. Both go. Oh no, both go to Mittens. Oh my god. Okay, both go to Mittens. I love to see that. That was actually fantastic. Great plays with the Ursa being aggressive there for his support as well. They're going to burn down the Night Stalker, and yeah, this lane is not going well for Hobbit Hole. The Witch Doctor, the Warlock, started a teleport, but he's not going to finish it. And the mid lane is going pretty even. It's going to go a little bit slightly favored into the sniper's way, you know, with experience and denies and last hits. But like I said, I that's what I expected. The sniper just does this, right? I mean, it's how it is. Kill in the bottom lane on Mr. Bones. Oh my god, they get the double. I can't believe I missed that. I clicked on the tiny because I thought he was going to die, but I was wrong. So the sniper is going to be going for the Dragon Lance. Earthshaker is going to be going for the phase into Blink, which I could see. I think he could probably also go into, not phase, but charge middle. I think he could go to Arcanes as well and be just fine. I like the 3-1-1 build on Breaker because you get the move speed with the charge, and it helps with the phase boots as well. I think you get arcane boots and be just fine. I don't think you really need the extra move speed or damage or armor. I think the arcane boots will help out more of your team than the phase boots would. I think that's your role as support is what's going to help your team the most. Vengeful Spirit is going to go for the phase boots. Like I said, I think she's probably going to go Ags first item. Like Ags into Vlad's, I think. She's going to go into Dragon Lance. Okay, she does have the melee strike facet. So is she going to go like... Wait. Does Dragon Lance still work then? I have no idea. Okay, they're going to Night Stalker ult. They're going to be looking mid. It's going to keep the Drow alive for a second. The shrapnels are drawing her down, and she's going to die. But they're going to trade the Drow for the Sniper, who had a killing spree. Going to go to the Spirit Breaker. They're going to toss up. They're trying to kill the Vengeful Spirit. Vengeful Spirit's taking a lot of damage. Going to get charged up, get smashed. And the Jakiro is taking a lot of damage. He does have the Fatal Bonds on. We saw the Roche come through the portal. I thought it was somebody on the team. Okay, they have a charge in 4 seconds. They're not able to hit that. Oh, man. If you just hit... I think if he had saved the mana, they would have been okay. The Night Stalker was able to chase down the Earthshaker on the right side and able to take him out. So... not a great dive from the side of Mittens, but a great rotate for Hobbit Hole. They were able to kill on the sniper middle, and then they were able to rotate and save top. Looks like they're going to try to be a little aggressive on Twisted. Twisted is going to be far up. They don't have enough mana to ult with the Nether Strike, so they're going to just have to walk away. They do get the rotate from the Jakiro, who doesn't have an ult either, but... with all this space the Ursa is getting, he almost has a Battle Fury at 11 minutes, and he needs what? 1,000 for the Claymore and 1,400, 1,450. I think he can do that in 2 minutes, right? I think that's doable in 2 minutes without dying. Absolutely. He is second in the net worth after the Sniper, who's doing pretty well. The Tiny is going to be harassed a little bit. He's going to be going for the Echo Saber. He's still at the top in the net worth for the Dire side. The charge is coming top here. It's going to be coming on the Vengeful Spirit. Vengeful Spirit's going to go for the Dragon Lance. Okay, the stun hits. He's so fast. Oh, no, you had to aim it, I think, a little bit with the... Oh, the Echo Slam after the toss-up. And he might go down. Yeah, he's going to get slapped by Mega Matt's Albert. Albert is going to be fighting the Ursa, but Ursa comes in, slaps down Mega Matt on that Warlock, and is able to take Albert as well. Alright, so we're going to go here. Ursa, like we said, is going to go for the Battle Fury. Yule's going to come out for the Jakiro, which I think is really good. One, because he can save himself with the Yules, but he can also... break the or purge the bulldoze off the Spirit Breaker if he needs to in the future. They're going to be looking behind the tower for the Earthshaker. The Earthshaker sees somebody on the high ground, and Mr. Dig is not going to be looking for any kind of fight. He just says, "Hey, please leave me alone. I don't want you here." And that's going to be enough for the Spirit Breaker. He says, "Hey, I'll respect your wishes." He's just going to go out on the Drow. All right. And then the sniper has the dragon lance and is going to be going for the hurricane pike. I'm not really surprised because you want to be far away. I think maybe with the way the lane was going, you might have been able to go Maelstrom first, but to each their own. I think to each their own.
Radiant's bottom tower is being attacked.
Okay, Drow Ranger is going to be going for the Dragon Lance as well. I think all the ranged heroes in this game going for the Dragon Lance. Can't wait to see one on Warlock. Nope. Spirit Breaker is going to be going... Wait, is this what is this? Oh, this is an Echo Saber. What? Okay. It's unique, I guess. I wouldn't expect it, but I like it, I guess. If anything, I like the Shadow Blade just because you can go in and out and you don't have any other invis on your team. This Ursa is about to have Battle Fury. Like I said, I said 2 minutes or 3 minutes, so that's decent, I think. I think he's doing really well. He's got like 500 GPM as an Ursa. He's gonna the ult on the Night Stalker. The silence is gonna miss. They're gonna crippling fear. They throw the macro pyre down. The Ursa is taking a lot of damage, but he's gonna get stunned over by the Venge after the TP, and the Jakiro is taking a lot of damage after the charge and the ult. And the Warlock drops the Golem, but he's gonna go down to the Ursa with the Vengeful Spirit taking the kill. And the charge for the Echo Slam comes on the backside, and the Spirit Breaker is going to get ulted by the Sniper. The Ursa says, hey, I'm just going to fight you, and the Vengeful Spirit is going to take that one as well. So they get a 1-for-3 with everybody rotating except for the Tiny, and they're able to take everything. They save the Ursa, which was huge because he just got his Battle Fury and wants to go farm. So... absolutely fantastic. Good moves by Mittens here. I think ganking on Mittens is extremely hard because they are so good at just screaming for help and getting everybody to come. They see Ancient Stacks are over here. I don't know how many this is. It looks like 3. They don't know there's a DD bottom, but if the Ursa rotates this way to help fight, he's going to see it. It looks like it's going to be a 5v4, but Mittens is backing up. I wish the Ursa had shown up here. I think they would have been able to do something good. But they're able to take it as a group, and it's going to be all right. They get the gold. They get the experience shared out. So, what's it? So Night Stalker is going to go for the Halberd. I think that's a good choice, especially for the Ursa or the Sniper, whoever you see fit. Warlock is going to go for the Glimmer Cape. I think it's okay. But realistically... like, I like the reach before. I like the reach because it allows you to it allows you to just cast everything from further away, and you don't have to really worry about look at the range on that. Look at the range on Upheaval or Fatal Bonds, right? You don't have to be in a fight because once you cast these 3 spells, what are you doing? You're just standing there, right? You throw the Fatal Bonds, you throw the ult, and the ult comes out onto Jakiro from the Spirit Breaker, and he's going to get killed under the tower. The Ursa is going to TP in into 4. He is going to get silenced by the Drow, but he's doing so much damage. And they're going to upheaval, stun the Ursa twice with the bash as well. He's going to ult. He's still running at the Drow Ranger, but turns around onto the Warlock. Warlock gets Echo Slammed, and they're going to kill 2. They have an ult. They're going to throw it on the Drow Ranger. Drow Ranger is going to go down, and a killing spree is going to be on to Twisted Web on the Sniper here. Man, they keep ganking, and it's like... it's not worth the play, I think. But to be fair, Hobbit Hole wants to go make space. They want to make space for this Tiny, and I wonder if they just go take towers as 5, right? Like, I wonder, rather than going and ganking the Jakiro under the tower, what if they just took the Tiny and take this top lane, right? And just put pressure on that way and force people to come back to defend the high ground, Like, just take over this section of the map, right? And if anybody comes in, you kill them, Ursa is going to be diving the tier 2 and decides against it. The Venge and the Jakiro were almost ready for him to be there. But it looks like they're going to be kind of doing what I said for Hobbit Hole to do. They're going to be taking over this triangle and this bottom lane, other than the top lane, and just doing it as 5, you know? They say, hey, we want to go hit these things, and we're going to go do it. Ursa says, I want to go hit creeps. Has a blink. Oh my god. But the blink, what, 3 minutes after is insane. You know, and that was almost dying, so he didn't have all that time to farm as well because he had to go back to base. Is huge.
Invisibility.
Jar Ranger is going to go invisible. She does have a dragon or a hurricane pike queued up with her shard. What does her shard do? Oh, it's the glacier, right? Yeah. So the glacier, we haven't seen a drow yet. Glacier is her shard, and it creates a hill of ice underneath her, and attackers on it gain bonus attack range and high ground advantage where they cannot miss and gain flying vision, right? It's extremely good, so I love to see it. Earthshaker is going to be going for the Blink Dagger into the Aghanim Scepter. I don't think it's too bad. He's extremely close right now. The Spear Breaker is charging across the map so fast. Not using his phase boost. Man, you got to get 1 level in Bulldoze. Like, it's so good. Oh, they didn't break on the Warlock behind. They didn't break on the Warlock behind. They know he's there. They're not going to break on the Spear Breaker either. They're just running. Oh, they know there's a Courier, though. What does that mean? What does that mean? Okay, they're going to break on the Tiny. They know the Tiny's here. The Tiny... Oh, they have a blink on the Ursa. They're going to jump. The stun comes out. They're going to fissure to keep the Tiny back. They stun as well, and they're just going to beat up the Tiny. The burn from the Jakiro is going to keep him down. And I think you just go Roche right now. I think you're all right here. Just go Roche. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, huge. Huge. You're thinking with your big brain. Holy... Alright, nice. Venge, come on over. Get the that extra damage with the Vengeance Aura and the Wave of Terror armor removal. It's going to be fantastic. Nice. And he's going to take Roche in, you know, what, 30 hits right here? Oh, nice. That was so good. 30 hits. God, and I was able to claim it. Instant. Nice. 20 minutes. They probably want to... Do they want to go Torment? They're going to go Torment, aren't they? No, they smoke. Okay. They're going to smoke. They say, hey, let's walk across the entire map again to go smoke. Rather than TP somewhere. That would be insane. Let's place no vision. Okay. Alright, team. If you're gonna smoke like this, at least put vision down the first time so you know where people are. Right now, you're just running through the map trying to figure something out in 60 seconds. You know? They do scan it. They're not gonna break under the T2 yet. Okay, one person's gonna break. The Ursa is gonna jump in. He's gonna be able to take the Drow in a second. And the Venge doesn't have to worry about it. They're taking a lot of damage. The Tormentor does go out to the Warlock. He's gonna go down on the Tiny after the Echo Slam does come out just a minute sooner, and the Albert is dead. And okay, so now you can't push this lane because there are no creeps here. But the Shard did go out to the Warlock, I believe. Yes, it did. So, you know, partially good. I think it's good that you killed 3 of them, but you're not going to get anything off it. So you got to think, get this vision up right now, right? Like, go place... Okay, you don't have any vision? No, okay, no vision. Alright. There are wards in stock, I swear to God. Come on, what are you guys doing? No vision coming out, man. You guys gotta... Okay, so smoke right here. You just took a great fight. Go place wards. Go place wards. Go get your lanes fixed, right? Go get ready to do something again. Pull out another smoke, right? You know what I mean? You know, it's rough right here, but that's okay. We're gonna do all right. Ursa is farming well at the top of the net worth. Right after is going to be the sniper, and then 3,000 to 4,000 behind is going to be the Night Stalker. All right, they're going to take this tier 2. The sniper is doing absolutely no damage to it, and that's all right. But the Jakiro is going to be here with the what's this called? Liquid Fire. It's only level 1, so it's not going to do a whole lot. And the Ursa's there to really do the damage. 25. Okay, nice. That's not bad. Alright. You're trading a tier 1 to Mr. Bones. God, please. Who had that salve? It was Earthshaker. You need to give that salvo to your Mr. Bones. He's... all he is Bones right now. Holy. You need to get over to him. Alright, Tiny is going to hit this top tower. Are you... I feel like... does the Javelin do more than the Wraith Band? I don't know. Okay, they're going to charge onto the Jakiro. Jakiro is going to use himself and keep himself alive. The damage is coming out onto the Ursa. The Ursa is half dead already. Then they're going to be stunned up, ulted, and halberded. He's going to go down. He does have the Aegis. He's going to swap in something. I know he is. He does already with the Orb of Venom. They're going to be ulting on the Night Stalker and ult, throw down the Albert, and the multi-shot is able to take down the Ursa. They're following the Venge right now. The Venge has no ags. She's got to be careful. You're not catching. No, goodbye. I'm sorry. You're not getting away. Charge from the Spirit Breaker with the Bash is going to just do huge damage. Earthshaker is going to Ags. Venge is also going to Ags. Almost there. Who's closer? Venge, 100%. Okay. Ursa is going BKB. Jakiro. As the Yules, man... I guess, like, you got the Spirit Breaker to come out. I wish you'd got him to come out, like, a little further before you Yulesed. Or maybe, like, walk a little deeper. They're going to throw a circle around here. They say, hey, we know the Tiny's down here. We want to go take this. I'm going to TP down there. And this is exactly what I would do. I would say, hey, let's go fight the Tiny right now. I'm alive. He's away from his team. And the big swap is going to come out. Perfect. Bashes from the Ursa is going to come in. The stun does come out as well, and the Echo Slam comes in to finish him off. Mercury is going to be just eating the rock to death. Okay, so they have no rock for the push right now. If you can get to the tower, they have no rock. And the sniper has his MKB done. All you need to do is group up. Maybe take a tier 2 actually instead. But something. I want to see something here. Like I said, Sniper has the MKB. Drow is going to go for the Hurricane Pike. I think it's good. You have the push with it, or you can, you know, push your friendlies. I guess you have the push with it, right? Push yourself or push people away. You do have the Glacier as well, which is decent. It'll let you high ground at some point as well. Spirit Breaker has the Echo Saber. I wish he had gone the Shadow Blade first, just because it lets you initiate. Like, not a lot of the times they're not going to drop a sentry right here, right? And you're going to be okay to just like charge in with like half health and get out, right? Like, there are no sentries in here. There are no sentries in this lane. There are no sentries in this lane. Like, the closest sentry you have is right here on the high ground, which you should probably assume that they're going to put one there. You know? I think a early Shadow Blade would be really good, but that's just me. Hey, like I said, these guys are playing on the main stage today, alright? If I was any good, I would be playing on the main stage, and they would be casting my games, obviously. So, don't listen to anything I say, and just watch them. I'm just a raging idiot. Alright. Night Stalker is going to be going for the BKB. I think it's a great choice. I think he needs to tank up and just be able to go in these fights. I think maybe he should have gone Conda so he could find the sniper and kill him quicker. Or the Earthshaker or the Jakiro. But we'll see what happens. They're going to be charging on the Ursa. Ursa is going to get ulted. He's going to be trying to ult and run away. And the Spirit Breaker Oh my god, almost dies. And they're going to go down after dropping the Albert on him. Albert is going to go push mid. Tiny has the Shadow Blade. He wants to show it. No, he doesn't. They're going to circle and say, hey, they're up here, or you need to play up here. That's going to be the Ursa circling. So, Night Stalker, like I said, is going to go for that BKB. I think he is on the Koi right now. Warlock is going to be going for the Lotus Orb. Ah, man, dude, I wish you would just, like, pick up an Aether Lens. I think it'd be really good for you. And last but not least is going to be the Tiny, who has the Shadow Blade, and is going to be going BKB next.
Radiant's middle tower is being attacked.
I think it's really good for him, to be honest. You know, he wants to go in there. They're going to have a lot of dispel, or a lot of stuns, like the Earthshaker with every spell, the Venge with the stun, the Ursa with the Basher, and the Jakira with the Ice Path. You know, you can't stop the swap, you can't stop the Basher, but you can stop a lot of that other stuff. So it's not about what you can't stop, it's about what you can. And if there are 10 spells you're worried about and you can stop 8 of them, is it worth it? Absolutely. That's what a lot of people don't get about BKB. It's not always about stopping 100%, it's about stopping the 80%. You know what I mean? Alright, looks like we're going to have a big fight down here next to the Roche Pit. Tiny does have the Shadow Blade. They're going to be jumping on the Drow with the Earthshaker. The Earthshaker is going to get halberded. The charge in. He does have a shield rune, so he's going to take a lot of damage with no damage coming out. And the Drow Ranger is going to go down. The BKB does come out from the Night Stalker. The Night Stalker is going to be running away. The Ursa is right on his behind. And the body blocks are going to come out in a second. He does have phase boots. He's going to get stunned. He's going to get heals. He's going to get Ice Path with a fissure as well, making an X marks the spot. And they're going to keep pushing. Absolutely crazy. That was huge. Huge pickup on the Drow there. Great job, Earthshaker. Fantastic play there, Mr. Dig. We're going to keep going here. And let's see if we can go. See, what if you were like right here doing the same thing? You know what I mean? Like, you know, or what if you were standing in the same place, but it was like on the stairs, right? That's what I'm saying. Oh, the Ursa is going to be jumping in. He does have a shadow or a glimmer, so the Ursa is not going to be able to get the ult does come out from the Warlock, and the ult comes from the Spirit Breaker. He's going to go down. The Ice Path does catch the Spirit Breaker. The Glacier is going to be on the high ground. The Vengeful Sphere does have the Ags. The Spirit... Oh, the Ursa is on inside. He's going to jump away. Oh, no! He's got the BKB, so the Halberd doesn't do anything. It doesn't work anymore. And the Tiny's going to come in. He's going to slap one. He's going to slap two. They're both dead with a great upheaval. Absolutely fantastic. I wonder if he's going to get the... You better get the talent. You better get the upheaval talent, or I'm leaving right now. Alright, good. Especially with a Drow and a Tiny and a Night Stalker and a Spirit Breaker. Holy, if he had got the other one, I would have lost my mind. I think pushing high ground though is like you don't have to dive, right? You throw shrapnel, you hit the towers, and you keep going. That's it. Now this is a weird sniper build, but to each their own. I think he needs to shard, to be honest, but. I think he needs an Ags too. If he can just like shrapnel Ags the Warlock, I think he'll be okay. I think it'll help to push a bunch because you won't have the slow from the Warlock, and you won't have to rely on shrapnel to give you vision on the high ground. All right, nice. Ursa is going to be taking the Tormentor and giving that to the Earthshaker. Give that fissure. He was reduces cooldown and allows Earthshaker to walk on it when he casts any ability. So it's good. I like it. They might catch the Night Stalker up here. It is nighttime. They do see him. The Earthshaker is going to go in. He does have an Echo Slam. He's going to use it. He gets the Echo on the creep wave and the creeps in the jungle, and they're going to slam him down. He does use the BKB, but he's bashed instantly, and he goes down. They're going to pull the creep wave up here. You wait 7 seconds. You use whatever this is, overpower, right? And wait 9 seconds, and then hit him for like 14 hits. I say it's going to be 22 hits. I'm so good, honestly. Tiny is going to be beating on a tier 3 right now. He's doing a lot of damage to it. Like a surprising amount of damage, actually. You know, split pushing, trying to just create chaos somewhere. Ursa says, listen, we need to go bottom right now. That's where the Tiny's going to be. He's going to blink. His team is not there. He needs to be very careful. Mercury, you're very big, right? Like, I love the excitement, but the problem is that you don't have a team behind you, right? Do they see this ward? They do, right? They do, right? Okay. The Dire are going to Tormentor right now. I like the upheaval place. Everybody's going to get upheavaled. Absolutely fantastic. Spearbreaker has the Shadow Blade. Let's go through real quick. Earthshaker is going to have the Echo or the Ags real quick. Probably another 3 minutes. Vengeful Spirit has the Ags. Is going to be going for that Dragonlance turning into the Hurricane Pike. The Ursa has the Basher, has the Cheese, has the Aegis, has the BKB. I guess you finish Basher into Abyssal next. What do you have on your courier? TP. I assume you finish the Abyssal, or you go Green Blink or something. Maybe Red Blink because it gives you damage. I like Green Blink though, to be honest. I like attacking fast. Jakiro is going to be finishing the Force Staff after the Yules and goes Aeon. Oh my god, he absolutely destroys. I think he just 3-shot the Warlock there. They're going to stun the Spearbreaker, and Spearbreaker's going to get bashed. The Fissure, he's going to die too to 4 hits. They need. Where's the Sniper? Sniper just needs to hit these towers. Yes, sir. The barracks are going to go down. Ursa is going to TP in, or blink in, and is going to be taking these barracks. Night Stalker's taking this tower, and the Tiny is trying to take the other. The Ursa is going to stand back here. They know he's here. They see him in the vision along the wall. And he's going to blink away. He's going to get the Wisdom Rune. Nice. Tiny? Oh, God. Oh, no. No, 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 no. And goodbye. Sorry, Mr. Double-Headed Dragon. Mr. Double Dragon. Alright, so we're going to go back to it here. Sniper has crits, and they're going to turn into the Daedalus. I think he needs something that hits towers a little bit, to be honest. I also think he needs something a bit more... I think a Green Blink would be okay for him. I don't know. I think I say Green Blink and then I say defensive. I think Blink can be defensive if you use it correctly. If you're just playing on the outside of the fight and not doing a whole lot of just like sitting, and especially with the take aim ghillie suit, you know, you just take aim and just fucking click people from super far away. Okay. Drow Ranger has the butterfly, which is not a surprise. It's green item. Drow gets green item. Unga bunga. But the MKB is on the sniper, so that's gonna be a bit of a worry. Spirit Breaker has the Shadow Blade. He's gonna get the BKB. I think he needs to use Bulldoze more. Oh, the swap in from the Avenge is going to go on the Warlock, who's going to just get slapped down. The Force Staff on the Spirit Breaker is going to stop his charge, and he's going to be half dead already. They're going to be taking this tower with the Shrapnel. The Tiny is back. The Night Stalker has a BKB and a Halberd, but it didn't help him last time. He's going to go Meteor Hammer to be pushing this towers, the tier 3s, which is kind of crazy. Okay, he does ult. The Drow Silence is not going to connect. The charge from the Spirit Breaker is going to hit onto 2. They're going to ult the Sniper back, and he's very deep. The Echo Slam comes out, and it's going to immediately destroy the Spirit Breaker, and they just bash the Drow to death. The Tiny is standing on the Glacier, but he's going to get killed too. They're not able to kill the Sniper. He's just standing behind everybody, absolutely willing to just stand there and shoot anyone that comes his way. Oh, Lord. Warlock has the Fatal Bonds, has that Chaotic Offering, right? Has the Lotus, but I feel like you're gonna get blown up. Sorry, buddy. And Venge over here with the Ags says, hey, if I swap and die, I'm coming back, bucko. You know, I can swap somebody else. Alright? And I will say, Hobbit Hole is going to fight to the very end. They're not going to give up anything. The sniper is going to be able to take out Albert. They do see the Spearbreaker charging. He's going to charge right into the Ice Path and into the Fissure. It's going to make a little X, and they're not going to be able to jump on the Drow Ranger. She's going to be getting a Silver's Edge as well. That'll be 3 invis. Probably not the best idea in this game, but that's alright. I don't know what you leave for. I think you just stay high ground and push, right? Like, maybe you just wait for the next Roche, but I think it's hard out here. I think it's hard. Great fight. Great fight. I think Mercury has stepped it up this game. I don't know if he just didn't feel comfortable on the Wraith King last game, but this game he's played outstanding, right? He's played super aggressive, which I like, but I think, you know, he probably could play a little less aggressive, but I think he's played so great so far. You know, he plays where he needs to. He's aggressive when he needs to be, and he just trusts that his team is going to be behind him. Now, that kind of trust is built over a long time, and you just got to hope that your team is behind you in a regular game. But when you know your team is going to back you up no matter what your decision is, it feels so good. And this is when you get Ursa games like this where you're just on top and you're just dominating the game, right? Mittens is going to be up 16k this game. The Spearbreaker is going to charge and disappear into the night. And they're going to see the Warlock. Warlock is going to practically go down in 2 shots. They're going to be shooting everything. The BKB comes out from the Night Talker. He's going to ult in. He's going to be running at people, but he's got to go back. Oh, the Echo Strike catches on the 2. He's going to go down. And the Tiny's on the backside with the BKB going on the Sniper. Sniper pushes himself away, trying to get away. The Earthshaker pops the dust right before he leaves. And the Sniper is just standing here, just clicking anything he sees. Okay, the Ursa does have a blink in 10 seconds. He's going to be able to use. He can move the Rattle Cage in if he wants in a second, but he's not going to do it. And they're going to lose the Jakiro. They're going to also lose the Vengeful Spheres. Vengeful Spheres are going to come back as a Spirit in a second here. Has the stun. Is not going to be able to use to do the Crippling Fear, and does go down. I think getting a shard on Vengeful Spirit would be good in a second, to be honest. All right, anyways, so all that, I think all that talking got to Mercury's head here. He doesn't want the Rattle Cage, unfortunately, but that's all right. Earthshaker had some great Echo Slams here, and I can't believe he was able to get away. That's fantastic, right? Aftershock radius is increased by 50 every 10 levels. Every 10 levels? I think it should be like every 7, right? Should be like 7, 14, 21. He'd be on his 3rd, and then be 28. What do you think? Maybe every 6 levels? Maybe like every... maybe every like 6 levels, but do it by like 25? I don't know. I think it could be good. Boom! Nice. Okay. Ursa is going to be looking for the Roche. They know Roche is going to be up around this time. It's going to be up in a minute and a half. Just got to keep somebody in there. This is the rough time here. This is what I said. You might have been able to just stay on the high ground and just shrapnel it out. And if you just die, you die, and it's okay. Earthshaker has the BKB after the Ags. He's going to be going for the Daedalus. Vengeful Spirit is going to be going for the BKB. I hope he gets his shard soon, to be honest. I think it'd be really useful for him. The Ursa is going to go Green Blink and Basher. I said both those items. I think they're both great. Jakiro is going to be going for the Halberd, which I don't think is the good idea because Halberd was super nerfed. They can just BKB it off, and if you cast it onto them while they're BKB'd, they just don't care. Like, it's rough. So, And then Sniper is going to be going for the Satanic. I actually really like this because he is just standing in the middle of fights. You know, just clicking on people, trusting his team that they're going to be able to back him up, and they have been. So him being able to just stand there more and not rely on his team as much is going to be super useful when they can chase somebody instead of protecting. Drow Ranger is going to be going for the Shadow Blade into the Silver's Edge. I don't like this. Like, you already have Glimmer, you already have a Shadow Blade on the Sniper, and you already have a Shadow Blade on the Tiny. Like I don't think it's good, right? You know, like, it's not worth the money. You could have gotten something else like a Manta or an SNY or something. I don't know, like a Yasha Kaya or something. You know what I mean? I think that would have been a better use of your gold. Breaker is going to be going for the BKB. I don't really like BKB Breaker. I think you can go Planar Pocket instead if you want the magic resistance, right? And then just, you know, because it gives you 70, it's practically a BKB every 20 seconds, right? With a duration of 6. You get an Ags, it's a BKB every 15 seconds, you know? Like, I think it's really good. And it helps your team. Like, I think it's much better than BKB on you, but that's okay. The Night Stalker is going to be going for the Mjolnir. Are you able to stand in fights? And I don't mean this in a bad way, but that last fight, it looked like he was like stuck behind. My worry is he's not able to get in fights. I think maybe a blink would be good here. Like a purple blink, so he can heal each time he blinks. But maybe I'm wrong. All right, so it's going to be 5 in. Earthshaker is going to be ready with the Echo Slam. We have it nighttime, so it's great for the Night Stalker already. I think they get the Sniper to just click on the towers, and you're good. Sniper is going to be just clicking on the towers, and they're going to go down. I don't know what you do right now. Okay, you fortify. You're looking for the Tiny. Tiny is going to be going on the Earthshaker. Earthshaker BKBs. He's going to be hopping away. The Tiny is going to have to run away from the Ursa. The Echo Slam is going to come out. It's going to land on 1. The BKBs do come out. They're going to be able to walk away. The Sniper, if you just click the towers, you're going to be good. No, he's going to be fighting the Drow on the backside and gets ulted onto the Vengeful Spirit from the Spirit Breaker. The Ursa is just chasing onto 4. You gotta fight something, buddy. You have an Aegis. Okay, he's gonna pop that BKB. He's still extremely slow because of the Drow Ranger and gets charged by the Spirit Breaker, and they're gonna take everything. Oh my gosh, this was such a bad fight for Mittens. Okay, they're gonna walk away on the Ursa. The Ursa has a basher. Oh, ult. Oh, this could be bad. This could be really bad. He's stunned up. He's stunned. He's tossed. He's halberded. Okay, he's going to Abyssal. He's got to hop again. He's got to blink in a second. Oh, he needs to get on the Tiny. Oh, blink. Blink. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. The Tiny is getting away with just everything. The stuns come out. Oh. Oh, come on. Okay, he's living for so long. Oh my god, it was great kiting, but the tower does go down due to the Warlock not being able to defend, and the Drow had to come back and help. So it is an exposed throne right now. There's a DD. They have no Roche because they just took it. I wonder, with the Ursa living so long, he could have had the cheese. I wonder if you give the Aegis to the Sniper, right? Because then you don't have to rely on him to have somebody babysit him the entire fight, right? You can just let him die once and then just try to fight whoever's not hitting him. But I will say the Tiny and the Drow Ranger are catching back up to the Sniper, and the Ursa is pulling away, but you know, if they're catching up at 47 minutes, it's a little bit of a worry. We do have to worry about buyback statuses. No on the Tiny for another 50 seconds, so if he does die, that could be a really big problem. And no for a lot of people due to gold. Let's break this up into teams. So no buybacks on 6 people, and all of them are going to be, in 40 seconds, are all going to be gold worthy. Nope. in 40 seconds, it'll just be 3 on the Radiant side who don't have buyback due to gold. It always is. It's always the winning team that doesn't have buyback, you know? This is something important. They're telling the sniper, you got to get over here, buddy. We want to push with you. It's just the ancient, right? You know, how much could it really be? The sniper is here, ready to go. Okay. There's going to be buybacks everywhere. Okay. So the important people that have buybacks on Mittens are going to be the Ursa and the sniper. So just in case they lose this fight terribly, they're going to be able to fight. They're going to be looking to pick off this Tiny who is smoked and just sprinting away. He's so fast. Alright, I wouldn't use that then. The Tiny's going to break on the same time. Oh, they find... Okay, the Ursa is going to be going on the Night Stalker. Night Stalker is going to be running away. They go the Tiny onto the Sniper and the Vengeful Spirit, but he's going to click down the Tiny on the backside. There we go. Nice job. Okay, so they trade the Tiny for nothing. The Cheese is on the Ursa here, so they could do it. And the Ursa's going to be jumping in. He has a BKB still, so that's kind of crazy. He was broken, but they have no break now for another 10 seconds. And Drow is going to throw the Glacier up. She's going to try to push everything out if she can. Tiny has the damage to take something out. And the Ursa is going to be jumping in. Okay, the Echo Slam is on the Earthshaker, but it's the ult from the Spirit Breaker is going to take him down. The Tiny is on the backside, just hitting the Chikiro, takes him out. The buyback comes out from the Warlock and the Spirit Breaker. The Tiny is going to go down for a second time here. He has no buyback for another 5-7 minutes, and he's going to be up in 100 seconds. The Drow is doing so much damage onto the Venge. The Venge does have the second life, so she's going to be going on the Drow, and the Ursa is able to take down the Spirit Breaker for a second time, takes down the Drow after eating the cheese. They're going to buy back 3 people. Oh my god. There's no buybacks left on the Dire side. They're going to swap, but they don't have any vision for the Warlock. The creeps are just hitting Ancient. Now they're just hitting the Night Stalker. They're just getting in the way. Oh my god, the Drow is doing so much damage on the Glacier here, and they're going to be able to take down... Oh, the Night Stalker's got to be careful. That Bash was doing so much. Okay, they're going to slow with the Upheaval and the Q from the Night Stalker, and the Drow's doing so much damage with the break. Oh, the Abyssal! Oh, the push away with the Silence, and the Night Stalker puts his body in between both. Wow. Okay, so there's no buybacks on the enemy team. None at all. All you have to do is go Roche, pick up the Roche, and go fight. It was a firefight. Yes, sir, it was. There was just fucking... It was everywhere, god damn it. Oh, man. I love fights like that. It's absolutely wild that was happening. There was one guy with 6 guns. So he can use the Hunter in the night to eat one of these creeps if he needs to. I don't think he's going to, though. It's really hard. I don't know how you push. Like, I guess you have to leave the Drow behind with bots in the future, and the Tiny just goes hits buildings if you win this next fight, realistically, right? But you have to win it super hard. All right, let's look at items real quick. Mr. Dig is going to be going for the data list still. Is very close, but he wants to save for his buybacks as well. Vengeful Spirit is going to be going... He has that BKB. 3,000 gold. Who knows what he's going to buy. Ursa is going to be going for the Satanic. I think that's good. He's going to have another Disable or Purge. He's almost level 30, which is excellent. Jakiro has the Halberd. I think we saw it get used that last fight on somebody with a BKB, or we saw the Ursa BKB. I don't remember. Somebody did something and got rid of it, or didn't get rid of it really quickly, or got rid of it really quickly because it gets dispelled now. Sniper has the Satanic still. Is gonna go Shadow Blade. I think that's okay. I think it's all right. I don't know who you want to break. Probably the Drow, but. It's okay. Night Stalker. I really think you go green blink, right? You just go blink and just shoot somebody just down super hard. Night Stalker is going to go for the Mjolnir. I think Actually, I don't think he got this because of the fighting. I think he got it due to the counter pushing. You know, you're able to go push something. Drow Ranger has the Silver's Edge. Gonna be going to the Ags next. I don't think she's gonna get it before this fight, even if she doesn't save her buyback. Straight, she needs like 1,600 gold. How do you defend with everybody smoked, right? Like, you can't do that. That's crazy talk. Alright, they're going to be going in bottom here. The Earthshaker is going to be showing up first. They're going to... Oh, ult on the Night Stalker, looking for something. They are going to take the Tormentor for 280 gold each. And the Night Stalker is going to BKB. He's way out here. The Drow can't get to him. He's going to BKB. His BKB is down. They do have a Sniper ult if they want to use it. Oh, they can't catch with the Fissure. Okay, now they know he has no BKB. Right? They didn't use anything for that, right? Yeah, absolutely. This... Oh, boy. This is not good. Earthshaker, you got to be careful here. I think you go, right? You know there's no BKB for 70 seconds, even 40 seconds, and his ult is down. That's terrible for the Night Stalker. He doesn't want to be there. And, oh, he's going to jump in on the Night Stalker and almost immediately deletes him. The Sniper almost gets the kill. Okay, they're going to be ulting onto the Drow with the Macropyre. They throw down some dust, and they're already going to kill the Drow. Big Echo Slam onto absolutely nothing. Or I guess a dead Drow is Echo Slammed, and they are going to hit this building so hard and so fast, it's not going to matter. The Ursa is going to be on the backside, killing the Warlock. GG, well played. I love to see a 1-to-1 fun series. Absolutely right. Great job, Mittens. You played a fantastic game number 2. Hobbit Hole. I love to see it. GG's.